Hit Music Station 732. What's your name?
Will Jackson.
Will Jackson. Step up a little bit closer to that microphone, my friend. Will Jackson, what number is your video? Do you remember?
Yeah, I'm number 22, Kevin.
Number 22, Will Jackson. Now, you were just mentioning that you heard me talking about my bike.
Oh yeah.
And what do you think about that? I got to sell it. It's a tough economy, and it's not like I got to have the cash right now, but I'm kind of depressed about this whole thing because the guy that is going to buy the bike is coming down from the Panhandle probably today. He's got a 5-hour drive, and he sort of negotiated his way down. And I wanted quite a bit more than he was willing to pay for it, and I just agreed to it. I said, "Okay, man, I'm comfortable with that."
Well, Kevin, it sounds to me like you don't want to sell it.
I don't really want to sell it. But it's worth a lot. I've got 2,000 miles on the thing. It's a 2004, and so I mean, if I've had it since then, I bought it with 400 miles on it from a dealership, and I've got nothing. That's keeping me attached to the bike because I haven't really ridden it that much. But it's a toy, you know what I mean? So what were you telling me before about jet skis and stuff?
Well, I'm saying right now the season is over, so right now is a good time to find a deal on a motorcycle or a bike. Along with the bad economy, somebody out there needs a deal. Somebody needs the money. But if you don't need the money, I don't know why you're selling your bike.
Right. Now, what's your background? You said that you have a job in town somewhere, right?
Yeah. I was a mechanic at Strites Motorsports, and I was also a mechanic at RPMs.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to get together so you can tell me all about my bike and stuff.
Upgrade your bike. Don't get rid of it. You want a bike. You know you do.
I know, man. But, I just had my wife just had surgery because we're trying to grow our family. I've been in the hospital and stuff like that. And the extra padding in the bank account would make me more comfortable. It's not like I can't write a check every month to take care of the bills, but it's like the padding there. That's what's making me nervous,
Well, it's not a purchase. It's an investment, especially a bike like yours that has no miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you're talking to all of Gainesville. Somebody here will give you what that bike's worth.
You think so?
No doubt about it.
All right. Well, let's get to some stupid news here.
This is Stupid News on Kiss 105.3.
All right, well, apparently a couple was held hostage in their apartment in New York. I'll tell you the story in just a second. Hang on. Scrolling to my thing, man. This is ridiculous. Where the hell is it? I highlighted it. Okay. Here we go. First story on Stupid News. A guy was arrested for selling marijuana door to door.
No.
How can you do this? How can you justify going door to door and selling weed? Apparently, this is idiot criminal. His name is Anthony Carrazzo of Brownsville, Texas. Right down on the armpit of Texas. On Thursday, he got completely wasted, decided it'd be a good idea to try and earn a little extra cash by going door to door and selling marijuana.
Unfortunately, he probably didn't get caught until about 10 seconds later.
You really think so? Everything was fine. You're absolutely right. Anthony knocked on the door of an unidentified police officer, tried to sell him 3 ounces. Now, that's a hefty amount. I don't know anything about marijuana, but that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, that's not a Girl Scout cookie purchase there.
The cop grabbed his handcuffs and arrested Anthony. He's like, let me go get my money. I'll be right back. Cuff him. Anthony was carrying a 9mm gun at the time of his arrest, so now he's been charged with possession of marijuana and possession of a prohibited weapon. So that guy's going to have to plunk down $10,000 to get out of jail, and I don't blame them for doing that. So Universal Pictures, they had that movie Couples Retreat. Did you see that movie?
No, I missed that one.
Yeah, it's I haven't seen it either, but Vince Vaughn's in it, and last month they released it here. They put out a movie poster featuring 8 of the actors in the movie. 6 of them are white, and one of the couples is black, okay? But in the British version of the movie poster, the 2 black actors, Faison Love and Callie Hawk, have been edited out of the poster.
Atrocious. My parents actually went to go see that movie, and their marriage is doing a lot better now.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I had to recommend it for any married couple then.
So it's a therapeutic movie. It's better than going to a counselor.
I'd have to say so, based on the appearance of their situation.
Okay, so according to a spokesman for Universal, these two actors were edited out in order to, quote, simplify the poster for the international market. What? Do you remember when, what was it, Microsoft? They photoshopped the black executive into a white guy. They put a white guy's head on that. When are people going to realize that that's the most idiotic thing you can do? I mean, come on. Simplify it for the international audiences. Yes, well, people in the UK, they don't see African-American folks very often. They don't see black people often, so we want to just simplify it. Two adults, they were held hostage in their apartment by what they called a wild animal.
Wild animal?
Cornered them in New York City.
Wild animal? What size is his apartment?
Well, in New York, these things they're all like broom closets. But the animal control officers had to come to the rescue. Rosa Davila and her son, Victor Marte. They were being held hostage by a wild animal, according to their call. But by wild animal, I mean an overweight house cat named Carmen.
That's quite possible.
A fat cat? Are you afraid of cats?
No, not particularly, but the rats that they have in New York are quite large, and if the cat's eating the cat's got to be ginormous.
Okay. According to Rosa, Carmen started acting strange a few months ago. On Sunday, she finally snapped, jumping on Victor and clawing at his legs. And they wanted to escape this cat's rage. Victor held up in the bedroom and called 911. Animal control had to show up and corral Carmen into a cage. To me, this sounds like the most pathetic thing in the world. I'm in shock at how ridiculous this is.
Stupid news.
Weekdays at 7:30.